Aren't live. So now we're gonna be fucking live. Shit. I
It's
can't
okay.
believe.
We start over. I've been doing this shit for so long. It don't bother me
Yeah.
at all.
All right. So here we are once again. Welcome to the Shango Unchained podcast. We had what's this? A Kinsey hypnosis. Okay, cool. Thank you everybody for the feedback. You know what it was? Because this platform that I use be real laggy. So sometimes you press a button and the shit don't press. You know what I'm saying? So it's like I hit the live and all of that, but okay, but we're here now. We have a very special guest. Let's do this again. We got a very special guest. She goes by the name of Miss Drew. She is a psychic. She is a medium. And we're going to be discussing lots of magical shit today, but primarily sex magic. So could you please let it be known or just kind of share a little bit of your story as to what led you here again? Deja vu, right?
Yes. We doing this. So to let you guys know,
I can't believe this shit.
Are new to me. My name is Miss Drew. I am a spiritualist, right? I do readings, I do mediumship, and I also teach classes. I am not, I always say this because card reading is popular, but I am actually an automatic writer. That's how I do my readings. I've been in this for 13 years now, and it's been a journey. It's been a journey. It's been a journey. So
Right.
I do have my own YouTube channel as well. I do have my own website, and I do magic.
What is your website, Dilma?
It is literally missdrew.com. So MRSDRU.
That's www, right?
Yes. Yes.
All right.
Yes.
Miss, and then just Miss Drew, no space, no dash, no nothing like that.
Nothing.
Okay. Drew.com. Okay. I'm gonna put that up, and then if one of your compadres there knows or can just throw up your link, I can copy it and put it up again also. So and your YouTube channel is called
Temple of Divine Deity. So I'm gonna have somebody put that in the link too.
Right. Okay. Good. So as I mentioned earlier, another deja vu moment. I thought I remember you posting something about being a gray witch. Can you kind of just briefly touch on the whole gray witch thing? Like, what does that mean to you?
Yes. So being the gray witch, it's like I'm not light and I'm not dark. You know, I am in between, and we have to be able to balance ourselves, especially in this matrix. We have to be able to balance ourselves. So if I need to protect myself, I know what I need to do to protect myself. That's basically what the gray witch means to me. Mm-hmm. Is knowing when to get dark, because I can get dark, and when to be light.
Mm-hmm. When to issue ass whippings.
Correct.
Right.
And you know, usually it triggers with maybe I have kids, so if you messing with my kids or whatever like that, you know, sometimes you got to get dark sometimes you cannot fight rainbows for demons. It's just not. If people are dealing with demonic energy or dark energy or whatever you want to say, you can't go out and here's a heart. You know, you have to show your badass side. You got to show your boss side to those spirits.
It's just like in real life, you know, like sometimes you got to throw hands, you know, or maybe even worse. You just never know. Like, but you got to deal with the situations as they come, you know what I'm saying? So a lot of people have been really curious to know more about sex magic. This is the last deja vu, okay?
I'm here for it, though. I'm here for it.
Right. I'm here for it. Okay, so first of all, could you please tell the people what your definition, because there are a lot of different definitions of what sex magic kind of is, although they're similar because if we're talking about sex, I mean, what else are we talking about, right? But what is your definition of sex magic?
So my definition of sex magic is manifesting while coming, right? Where some people think sex magic has to do with another person, but you can also do it in masturbation. The whole goal of it is to manifest what you need while you're in the process of your climax. If some of you guys do not know, I deal with a lot of Kundalini energy, which is the root chakra. That's how we are. That's your strongest part of your body is dealing with that snake, that Kundalini, and that has a lot to do with sex magic.
I see. And so how did you get into this? Like, how did you start to like, hey, you know what? I notice when I come, shit happens. You know?
So, I have been into the whole magic thing for years, right? And I noticed that I had a very high sex drive going into my teen years. And when I was masturbating, I would notice my mind would go in different spaces. It didn't have to do with a person or a sexual act. It had to do with some things that was on my mind, some things that I wanted. And I would notice that I can actually come and masturbate to anything, and it didn't have anything to do with sexual acts. So that's how I kind of learned that this shit is different. Like, are people supposed to be thinking this? Why they, are they supposed to be?
Well, I mean, it beats the alternative, right? Like, usually, like if you're having sex with somebody, I know a lot of people do this. I personally don't, but I know a lot of people like to think of other people while they're having sex. You know what I'm saying? Which it just don't do nothing for me. Like, so if it did, I would, but it just don't. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Yeah, and then even if you think about it, you're constantly manifesting that person's energy. So, you know, some people can't let go. They're creating soul ties or bonds. So when you're having sex and you're thinking about another person, you're manifesting that person in your energy that you're probably never going to see again.
Right.
Fucked up, right?
giving them a little boost. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know why I just feel so good today. You know?
And then, you know, speaking on that, I always say when we are having, when we're doing sex magic with a partner that is in tune or not draining, when you finish having sex, you should be feeling like you can take on the world. And understanding, and we just talked about, I just made a joke, sometimes people are food. I'm going to go deep for you guys because this is just who I am. So understanding succubus and incubus energy, right? Do you deal with that, Shango, right?
I do a little bit. I've been called a fucking incubus. So
yeah. I it too, but I know myself. We've been real.
I can't help what I do in the astral now.
So just dealing with that energy, knowing what you are, you know, and while you are sleeping with somebody, if the energy is good, you should feel charged after sex. You should feel like you can take on the world. If you feel like you're drained, not like roll over, go to sleep, but like you're drained, something is wrong. Something is definitely wrong. You should feel.
You hear that, people? You need to pay attention after you bust your nuts with your person or people, because you may have to do an assessment. Like, hey, man, I notice every time I lay down with this one, like I be feeling like low afterwards or whatever. Pay attention to that shit. You know, hell, even if when they call you on the phone, you could start to tell. You know, you ever caught that?
Feel it.
Yeah,
you can feel the draining of them.
Yeah, you get off that phone and you feel heavier. You feel like your energy's low. They probably feel better. You know what I'm saying? Because they done sucked you. So it's like, you know.
And we see it a lot. You know, we see it a lot and I'm speaking from, and I said this earlier, I'm speaking from a woman's perspective, because the male alchemist and the female, we are different species. So we experience things differently. But from a female aspect, having the wound and you're giving that man the energy, and then he gets up and leave your ass crying, you're probably dealing with the wrong type of energy. If you don't feel like getting up and making tacos,
you ain't making them no sandwich, you know. Yeah, you know. If there's no instinctual sandwich action happening, you know what I'm saying? You might, I don't know. You might want to reassess something like.
Yeah, that's not a good thing. So just knowing when you're connected.
Okay, so
go ahead.
So, because before I forget, you just brought up something really like, okay, you women, I call you women, you goddesses, you guys are like Mac 10s. You can just with the nut action, right? What would you suggest you know, to the men, because some men be like on some semen retention shit or whatnot. So like, how would you, because you know, it is different. We are different and our energetic systems are different. We can't just be bussing like you unless you know, unless we know how to bust without ejaculating, you know. So the average dude does not know how to do that shit. So
and I saw your video, so I do know you talk about that too.
Yeah.
Hopefully they watch.
I did. Oh, you saw that? Okay, yeah. Yeah, it's true. You know, but like it does take practice. You got to practice. You know, I'm still practicing because Lord knows, you know.
It's hard.
I like to shoot clubs up. You know what I'm saying? That's just what the fuck it is. So, but we were talking before we discovered that we weren't on the air because I was like, so you mean to tell me that I could sneak sex magic a bitch? You know what I'm saying? Like I could be doing some shit and she don't gotta know? Is that what you telling me?
Yeah. So to respond to that, because I know we just talked about that. So sometimes if you're doing sex magic with a partner that is not into this, it can bring up insecurities because that person is thinking you're not thinking about me. Right? So you can still do sex magic without the person knowing. Just in the act, you want to think about what you're trying to manifest, especially when you get to the climax part. You want to think about like you got it. Like when you feel like you nutted, that means you feel like you've manifested it. You should be thinking about what you're manifesting and feeling it come to you when you nut. And do not worry about the other person. They won't know. Right. They won't know. You in the act. You know what I'm saying? Like, right. They not gonna know. Like, you thinking about that new car? Nobody.
Nobody has to know. That's
right. Nobody gonna know. So unless, and we said this too, if you are with a partner that is aware. And they're trying to manifest with you, then it makes it stronger. It makes it stronger that
is the optimum situation one would want if they're an occultist, right? You want to be able to, you know, do it with your partner, like consciously with intention, like, you know, like we're doing this shit. Like we're not just freaking off. Like there's a reason for the
there's a reason behind it. Right. And as adult manifestors or spiritualists, we should be okay with that because there are things that we want to manifest within this realm, and if you have another person that's open to it, then yes, it is so much better. You can light your candles, you can put your stones, your crystals around, and make sure that you are focusing on the energy together. It does make it stronger.
You know what I've found to be a challenge? This is just for me. I don't know. I can't speak for anybody else. And maybe you could like shed some light or I don't know, give some advice, some shit. But it turns from like, okay, we're going to do this shit like for a reason. And then they end up just getting like, into the more like, they lose sight of what the fuck we're doing here. You know what I'm saying? So that looks like a laugh of recognition of some kind. Has that happened before, Miss Drew? Because you start off one way, yeah, we're gonna do this. Okay, baby, we're gonna do this. And then next thing you know, it's like, am I the only one doing this? Because you seem to be like off in a whole other place. And I'm not mad at you for that.
Type shit.
Now I'm gonna start talking that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like
no, oh my God.
So yeah. I just noticed that for me, like, you know, being able to, because I think that is a skill, right? Being able to focus under those circumstances is like.
Well, we both know that we both different, right? So it's kind of hard for, I would say, the average person to stay focused. That's what we got to stay focused.
Yeah.
You know, like we have to stay focused on what we're trying to do, because it's when we speak of sex magic, it's not easy for, I would say, the average person, especially we're taught like sex is so private, sex is so bad, sex, you know, it's so for somebody to think, an average person to think I can use this to help my life, You know, they might veer off into the person or get attached.
Yes,
They
true.
might get attached to the
They got
physical.
that Fenty, yo.
Yeah.
Oh shit, god damn. Anyways, but you know what? The other side of that I've noticed, just for me, and I don't know, I want you to share like your view on this. Is just that, like, if you're too objective focused, it's like, because you need that passion, you need the heat, right? You need to raise
Yes.
that shit up, right? So
Yes.
you got to be in the mood. And sometimes just thinking of like, okay, this certain amount of money, it just doesn't make my dick jump. You know what I'm saying? So like,
Right.
but I guess being able to, weave your way in and out, but as long as your mind is on the prize
Yes.
at the
Yes.
moment, right?
Yes. Yes. You can be present and not present at the same time.
Mm.
You know, like as long as when you get to that climax, you know what the cum was for. You know, like you know what that nut was for. And I'm gonna speak on this retention thing, right?
Oh
Let me
shit.
comment.
Let's hear what you got. Okay.
Let me comment on this. And I mean, like, I'm just being 100. I'm grown as fuck.
Keep it.
That would be hard for me because I even feel like, and I'm gonna be me. I
Be
even feel
you.
like with the sex magic, right? And we
Mm-hmm.
both at a climax. We talk about how a woman could just bust back to back. We're good at that. And if you got your shit down, you know how to squirt. That's important too for most women.
Mm-hmm.
So we
Yes.
talk about how women can come back to back. If a man is holding back and I'm not getting that nut, to me, that nut is gold. Mine comes like this, right?
Mm-hmm.
For a man, when you come, it's almost like it's final. You know what I'm saying? Like it's over.
It's
So I
it's the
don't want you
fucking grand finale. Yeah,
to
it's the grand
right.
finale. Okay. Welcome to
I
the
would not want for
So
someone to
so
be
are you
stressed.
saying it just feels incomplete without it? Is that what you're saying, Miss Drew? Is that what you're
Yes.
telling me?
Yes. It doesn't feel like we have finalized what we're trying to do. And for me, for me, when a man comes, I call it gold, right? That's
Mhm.
gold. That's life.
Mm.
Give me the fountain of youth, motherfucker. Put
Hey,
it. Don't waste it. You know, if we're not having
Hell
a baby,
no.
let me drink it. That's
Yeah,
just
hey, what? Wow. Oh,
it's the
okay.
fountain of youth.
That's the realest shit. That's what I needs to hear. Yes. We don't waste. Hey, I'm gonna tell you on this side, we don't waste no godly elixir. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
It's up the snatch or down the hatch. One of the two. You choose. All right. Ain't on no sheet or curtain. You know what I'm saying?
No, we're not doing that. We're
We
not
ain't doing
doing that.
that.
But this is high power shit that people don't understand.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah,
You
they
know,
think it's
when a
just
man
the
is
fluid, and it's not just the fluid. It's like this that
because
shit. You know what I'm
when you're
saying?
going down
God
on a
damn.
woman, you're drinking it.
I sure
Even
am.
right. So when she coming, you still in there. So why can't we as women understand that?
I please preach to the masses. Okay. I think this world would be a lot better. You know what I'm saying?
Right. And then you think about even going into what they call the honey pot, right? The woman's vagina is the honey pot. That's how
Absolutely.
a lot of especially with men and alchemists, they have to connect with the goddess.
Mm-hmm.
You have to
Mm-hmm.
have goddess energy. So when you're going down on a woman, you're drinking, you're
Mm-hmm.
you're in that portal of life.
Mm-hmm.
So as women and this society of women, we became a little selfish, right? We women it's all about them. But it should be about both. So just like y'all drink, we should drink too. Ladies, don't get
Down the
mad at me, but
hatch.
I'm
Yeah.
just saying.
But you know what? A real occultist goddess, like a real bitch, gonna understand what that
Yes.
is and all that. There's not even they're probably already on that level. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
But some of
Yes.
these young ladies need to hear the truth.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? We
Mm-hmm.
bring in the truth.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, it's true. It
Yes.
is true.
Yes.
So what are some of the things like what sticks out just in your mind at the forefront of like some of the things that you have manifested using sex magic? Let's just say by yourself, even without a partner.
Oh, I want to say that probably 80% of my rituals that I do. And again, even with just masturbation, say that you got to order for a client. Sometimes I use masturbation to manifest for a client.
They're so lucky to have you. You know what I'm saying? I'm too selfish. I am not wasted my shit. I'll handle you separately. You know what I'm saying? This is a fuck. Yeah. But hey, you know what? I respect that because sometimes if you have a tougher case or whatever, you're committed to the bit. I got to salute you. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's just like, y'all don't even know, like, Miss Chu's gonna take it there, like, even there. You know what I'm saying? Like, to get the job done.
Yes. But remember telling you, like, I learned that was my highest form of energy. You know what I'm saying? I learned, and to go deep, if you're dealing with deities, and some people get afraid of this, to go deep, when I am doing sex magic, I invite my deities around me. I invite them in the room. Some people be like, oh, I don't want nobody to see me. But we are, everything that you do, and I'm going to make a joke because church people be saying they don't, God just disappears when you suck in a dick, right? I don't understand how they think.
Apparently so, yeah. Your Nana in heaven is just looking down like, yeah, okay. Get it. Shit. She's probably telling you to do that shit. You know?
But I mean, the deities are there for us in every way. So you cannot be ashamed of certain things like that. I
personally don't see the separation. Like, I am them and they're me. So like they fuck too, obviously.
Yes.
They eat pussy, eat ass, do a whole shebang. You know what I'm saying? Like, so if I'm doing it, they doing it. So that's how I look at it.
It's the truth, though. It's the truth. So some people are nervous to invite the deities in. But when you're doing this, and I'm speaking of manifesting on a high level, right? Like really being in tune with your spirituality, really being in tune with yourself. You have to be able to invite the deities in. You have to be able to be secure within yourself, secure within your magic. So that is one of the highest things that I use as far as when I'm trying to manifest.
And that's a good point because we've talked about like manifesting certain shit, right? Like you need money, you need some type of opportunity. But think of all people out there, I'm talking to you, you know what I'm saying? Think of all like the healing and things you can do. Like Marvin Gaye wasn't wrong when he said sexual healing. That's what the fuck he was talking about. You know what I'm saying? Like you can make some quantum leaps personally, you know, but I don't know if they're ready to hear that. You know what I'm saying? But
it's absolutely the truth. I'm gonna bring up a comment though for my ladies. Please make sure you guys are doing yoni steams on a regular if you have multiple partners, because we're talking about sex magic in the wound and magic. You got to make sure that your wound is pure. You can't be going out here passing on other people's energy to the people that you're sleeping with. And I call them sexual transmitted demons. So if you are passing out STDs, right, to other people, then you're the one that's draining them. You're not keeping your wound clean. You're not keeping your energy pure. So I do suggest yoni steams for ladies that feel like they need multiple partners, because just to say that just because you're doing sex magic, that doesn't mean we out here fucking everybody, y'all. So we want to clear that part.
Thank you. Yeah, it's true.
Yeah,
we're
not out here fucking everybody. We understand as adults, the person that we are with, you know, if we are with somebody, that's the person that we're performing with. But if you are trying to manifest, please make sure that your wound is pure and it's clean.
Yes, absolutely. So obviously you'd say that would apply to men too. So men don't do yoni steams, but do they do like a phallus dip or something like that?
Yes, I actually know a few alchemists that do,
they steam their joint.
Yeah, that talk about cleansing their, they stuff to make sure that they're not giving away negative energy to the womb.
Yes. Yeah. I see. Yeah. Okay. So, so we're kind of, okay. So look, You brought up a really good point, right? Because if not done correctly, if you will, for lack of a better term, or with the right person, can somebody end up binding themselves to somebody through this shit
Yes. Yes.
inadvertently?
Yes. And
Speak on it.
the crazy part is a lot of people do it without even knowing they're doing sex magic.
Mm.
Because you have people that are focused on they're focused on that person while they're sleeping with that person, right? So you're
Mm.
actually binding your energy, even if you guys are not in a good space. You know,
Mm.
you're like, I'm sleeping with you because this is what keeps you here.
Mm.
So that is
Mm.
a form of binding. Or as we talked about other people, you're sleeping with somebody else and you're thinking about that other person. That's a form of binding.
Mm. You hear that, people out there? I didn't even know that it was a form of binding to do that. Like as far as the thinking of the other person type shit. But
Because then you're manifesting them in your energy and you're not letting them go.
the
You're not
attachment.
fully, yes, you're not fully
Right.
letting them go.
I see.
Yeah.
So ladies, when you are, thinking of individuals such as possibly, Papa Shangito, just to get your nut off while you with that nigga, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know what you're doing to me. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're not letting me go. So yeah. How would one, tricky question, how would one, I don't know, unbind? If you've
Ooh.
been doing that and all this shit, like, what is some of the, what is like the protocol like to possibly unbind yourself from that type of thing?
So that's for me, that's where the yoni steam comes in, right? So I
Okay.
do have a yoni steam ritual video. And what I tell my ladies to do, whoever you've been with, right?
Mm-hmm.
Say that you just got out of a relationship for a year and you want to clear your energy, then I usually boil the steam and I
Mm-hmm.
put that person's name in that steam.
What?
And as
Okay.
I'm doing the steam, I'm asking spirit to release their energy from my womb.
That's what's up. I
So
never
that's
heard of that.
really
Actually,
it
that's
to
that's fire right
unbind.
there. Putting the name in there. That's
Yes,
fucking fire right
yes.
there. Shit. See, that's like that. That's that creative, like kind of like authentic shit. I ain't never heard nobody talk about doing that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like I
Yeah,
love that type of shit because
yeah.
that's how I know you about this life. You know what I'm saying?
Yes,
Like, you
yes.
done tinkered around and like, you know
I
what?
mean, believe me, we are our own God. So a lot of my magic and my rituals was created by me.
Mm-hmm.
You
Mm-hmm.
know, there's no handbook for this. There's
Yeah,
no, do this way. We have to put our own spin on it. So that was, and I created that ritual years ago.
that is what is up. That's what's up.
Years
And you
ago,
know
I've
what?
had
They
women.
don't call this a craft, like an art, a craft. It's an art. It's the black arts, whatever you want to call it. Like it's an art for a reason. You know what I'm saying? Like it and a science. So
Yes, it is. It is.
yeah.
So yeah.
So
That's one of
so
the
the,
things that I would suggest for unbinding. And if you guys are trying to get in a fresh relationship and you feel like you keep picking up that same energy, I did like suggest a lot of women put down the names of, if you can remember everybody that you've been with, even if you remember their energy, put that whole damn list in the Yoni theme.
right.
Put it in there and get rid of that energy so you can start new.
It's like one. It's like a bomb. You know what I'm saying? Just take them
Right.
all out at once. You know. So you said that dudes, like, some dudes that, steam their, sack and shit, stuff like
Yeah,
that, the
I
whole
don't know the
package.
specifics of that, but I've heard that men do their own steams to get rid of the energy.
Hmm.
Yeah.
So what if you're having sex with somebody, right? And this actually happened to me. And like, you're putting in the work, you're doing your fucking thing, and she's popping off, but what you don't know, or they're popping off, let's just say for the sake of this demonstration there. But
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
what if they're using their pop off to bind you or keep you?
Ooh.
Huh? Because
Mm.
that's like some, you know what I'm saying? Like, what? And here I am doing the work for that? Like, I felt kind of,
Yeah.
I don't know how to feel about that. You know what I'm saying?
This
But
is it, and I'm pretty sure it happened to us a
I'm
lot.
sure it has. I
But
Hold on. I know it's happened to you. I know it's happened to you. I'm sure at one time he was like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. I'm
And this
positive.
is where I would suggest shielding.
That's a
Like
lot
just
going
making
on during
sure.
sex, though, Miss Drew. Like, you're going to have to, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's a lot going on.
Yeah. So okay, so say now if somebody is doing that energy and they're trying to bind you to them, first of all, that shit creepy to me, but
I'm
if they're
saying it's like they can do it in the privacy of their own head. Like, you don't
yeah,
even know.
yeah.
You know what I'm
But this
saying?
is where you have to be up on your own personal game. You know what I'm
It's
saying?
true.
Like cleansing, shielding yourself. You don't have to do it during
Mhm.
sex, but you can just make sure that you are doing the maintenance in your own energy field.
True. Very true. Very
So
true.
no
Yeah.
one can attach themselves to you.
Or if they do, you make it a kind of like a ritual to, routinely detach,
Yep.
correct?
Yep.
You know?
And
So,
you know who to detach from because normally they don't stay.
mhm.
You know, they don't stay, they don't last, y'all fighting, things ain't going right. And then you know if that person comes back for sex and it's only and I'm telling you guys, like just being in this field for so long and being my age, it's not even about the sex anymore. You don't give a shit. So to be going back to somebody just for a physical nut, I have grown out of that for years.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
if you know that you're like, oh, I just need to sleep with this person, then you probably should um do something to detach yourself from them.
Somebody said, I'm gonna put them up there. La getting sleeved said, stay ready, you don't have to get ready.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? We take this off there. Yeah, that's a lot to think about. It's a lot. You done gave us a lot to digest there. You know what I'm saying? As far
Yes.
as just like, so is there any other like practical, simple things that, or just tips or suggestions that you may have for the audience,
Yes.
for all those watching who want to maybe amplify or enhance their existing,
Yes. I'm
sex
gonna give
magic
two, and this is with a
practice?
partner and without a partner.
Hmm.
And without a partner, if you guys are trying to manifest during sex magic, again, you need to write down what you're trying to manifest. I do suggest moonlighting yourself, you guys, romancing yourself, setting the energy, setting the mood.
Yeah.
Because, like Shango Ray said, it does have to be a mood, it does have to be a feeling. So we can romance ourselves in the midst of doing the sex magic alone. So I do suggest that you guys set the mood.
So like you
Again.
just don't it's not just a quick wank or
Mm-mm.
whatever, right? Like you want to like build this kind of shit. So do you suggest also like maybe building the energy up or what they call
Yes.
edging, you know what I'm saying, before you pop? Or do you just go straight for the finish line? Like how's that?
You want to build it up. You want to romance yourself.
Okay.
Light the candles, set the mood, lock the door, cut the meditation, whatever you got to do for you. You want to
Yeah.
set the mood because in order to manifest, we have to be in that energy space.
Got you. Okay.
So
Got you.
that's for separate. If you are doing it with a partner and they do not know, you still can set the mood. They have no idea that you are setting the mood for what you're trying to manifest.
Exactly.
They just feel like, damn, I'm loved. You know, like damn, they love me. Yeah.
I'm so lucky, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, you
Right.
are. Yeah. But I mean, to think about it, usually if you're a halfway decent lover, you're going to set the mood anyway as
Yes.
much as you can, right? I mean, not every situation is one where you maybe even have time to set a mood because sometimes shit just, you know what I mean, it just
Right,
pops
right.
off and
The
you don't expect it.
passion, it's just
You just don't
there
expect it, especially
immediately.
when you
Yes.
got like highly sexed individuals. You just never know what the fuck might happen.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
You know
Yes.
where this dick might be inside you. So like it's just like you
Right.
just don't know how it's gonna go.
Yeah.
So it just happens, So but if in the natural you would set the mood, you'd have, music, you maybe have some candles, you do whatever, you know what I'm saying? But so if you're gonna do magic, then Miss True is definitely on point with that. Make sure you set the mood. It's almost like, you know how some people like, I have certain magical garb that I wear when I'm doing a lot of certain work. Not every time, but it lets me know that this shit's official, like a referee with a whistle.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? That's what it,
Yes.
you know? So that.
It
all right.
sets the mood and the energy for you to actually manifest. Now, for you guys, this doesn't mean you're going to be doing this every day. We're not talking about an everyday thing. But just if you're really trying to manifest something and you want to try this, yes, please set the mood for what you're trying to do.
Okay, so we can just pinpoint it here, just to leave no stone unturned. It's true. All right,
yes.
I'm counting on you. All right, so that would look like I have to pull this image or video or whatever I have in my head of my ideal reality or manifestation. Am I doing this like after I've already started to bust, or like as I'm about to pop off?
You want to do it if you can, because this is mind over matter, you guys. This is brain power. But if you can, you want to think about it in between, and then when you're getting to that climax, you want to feel like you already got what you're trying to manifest.
That part, yes.
You have to believe at that point that's what we got. You can think about it during, and then when you get to that climax part, focus back on like, damn, this shit worked. I got it. Feel the part.
So would you suggest maybe, that one kind of rehearses that before the sex part, so they're not trying to like figure out like, what was my vision? You know what I'm saying? Like they already know, so they right. Then that's gonna fuck with your nut. Then you're gonna have to like take longer. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
No, but like, would you suggest also that, like, I mean, obviously having a clear picture of what that is for you, right? You know?
Yes. Yes. So I do suggest trying to do it before. Because this isn't like something, if you're not comfortable with yourself, with your magic, being secure within that, it's not something that's going to be done just easily right away. You just focus on this money, whatever it is. It's not going to be something that's going to come. You do have to practice that.
You're going to bust your nuts and be like, oh shit, I forgot my intention. Wait, can we run it back? It's like, you done already popped off.
Right.
So like, you missed the train. Shit. You know.
Oh,
so what we're going to do here in a few minutes, we're going to sample the product known as Miss Drew, right? Because she does her automatic writing. She does, she gets down with her readings. But before that, I want to know if there's any questions from the audience that you would like to pose to Miss Drew as far as this sex magic things go. You know what I'm saying? What you got? Don't be shy and don't all speak at once. All right?
Please don't be shy.
Yeah, we got you. We got you. So what is like, as far as like, okay, I have one. Let me see what dang, let's take it from the top. Somebody said, dang, let's take it to the top. I think she was referring to the Mr. Train bit, you know what I'm saying? Because it's easy to get caught up in the passion, right? It's like, but anyways.
It is. But that's where the magic is too, though. It's in the passion.
It definitely is.
Yeah, it's in the passion.
If it's too analytical, to me, I'm like, you're a highly sexual being, just like myself. And too analytical during sex is the antithesis of sex to me. Like that's the opposite of great sex. Like the point is to just kind of like
get in the moment, feel it. Like, so yeah.
Okay, Mookie the model is asking, I think we kind of covered something, but let me see here. She's asking, I'm not even sure what the question is. Sex magic with a soul tie.
I'm gonna say she's asking if you're having sex with somebody that you have a soul tie with, or doing sex magic that you have a soul tie with.
Oh, and then she says, but not telling them. Well, that's pretty. Yeah, we've kind of been discussing that. Like, you technically don't have to tell them, right? So you don't have to
and
tell
if you're doing sex magic and you have a soul tie with somebody, you guys just know soul ties can be healthy and they can be unhealthy. So if you're doing sex magic with someone that you're having an unhealthy soul tie with, I do not suggest that. Because you're going to stay in the same circle of bullshit.
I mean, wouldn't an unhealthy soul tie, I'm going to assume that it's already taking your energy, right? So wouldn't it kind of, is it possible for an unhealthy soul tie to derail your undercover sexual intention that you want to sneak out when you pop? You know what I'm saying? Like,
I agree with that, because no one had, when you're dealing with a toxic soul tie or unhealthy soul tie, nobody really has good intentions. So if you're doing sex magic with this person, it could cause other unwanted chaos. We got good chaos and we got bad chaos.
Yes, we do. You know what? I would suggest, now that you brought that up, like, make sure if you're going to do it with somebody, like, make sure you're going to do it with somebody who actually does want to see you win on some level, because there's a lot of, I know how it is. I can be very possessive. You know, that's that Venus and Scorpio shit. I sting your ass. Like that's I can get possessive. You know what I'm saying? But not to the point where, because some people want to just control people. I've noticed, you know, and like wanting to possess somebody and wanting to control somebody is two different things. You know what I'm saying? One, you're invested in, that's why you want to possess them, because you're invested in the shit. But some people just want to control it. So I would suggest, if you're going to do it consciously with somebody, make sure that they at least, that they're not, like, that you're not sleeping with the enemy. You know?
Yeah, good. That's a good one. Yes. Right? Yes.
Yeah.
That's a good one. Yeah.
Yeah, because there's too much of that going on. You know what I'm saying? So
right now, it is. It is.
So what else? I know you got some more questions out there. Somebody else, I know you got some more questions. You got some questions for Miss Drew. While we have her, while we have her here, like, take advantage of it. Like, shit.
Yeah,
she's I used to think that there was something wrong with me, not because like I'm like a sex addict, but everything that I do is like highly fucking sexed.
Right.
Like, even down to regular, you know how innuendo shit, you know, stuff like that. But yeah, I'm joking and shit, but like it can get ridiculous, you know what I'm saying? But I've accepted it, you know.
I feel like that has to do with both of just being a high priestess or a priest or an alchemist, whatever you want to call yourself. I think most of us have a very high sex drive. And some people that don't, some people that do, but they're not aware of themselves, they don't understand what's happening.
That could be it.
Yeah,
or
they don't understand
they've been so used to suppressing their shit. Yeah, they
or
turn their furnace off. They got to relight the pilot light, and then maybe they'll see. You know what I'm saying?
Right, or maybe even just they're just used to making it sexualized versus really knowing what the point of it is.
Yeah. Yes, I agree. Okay, so I'm not seeing any other questions here. Mine's is very ethereal, very, very high. Okay. Let's see here. I always like to say that though, Mr. When I hear a broad say like, I got a high sex drive, I'm like, oh, we're gonna find out just how high you're like. Yeah, you talking that shit, you're gonna have to walk that shit over here, like, for real. Like, I done heard it all before, but okay, maybe this is the time I'll be surprised, you know.
I mean, you know what? Just to get personal, though, I would say like I had that issue with my ex-husband, and I came out and told him like that. You know, you give your spiel like I got a high sex drive. That don't mean I want to sleep with you all day, but you might walk in a room and I'm going to town, right?
Yeah. Jeez.
But he was just like, okay, yeah, that did not work out.
Now, like, did it not work out? It's just because, like, I've met a fair amount of women, and they kind of have to resort to being pleasers because they're not getting pleased, so they get their.
Oh my god. I agree with you 100%, and I found myself like if we were sleeping together and when we were done, I still needed to play with myself. And it had nothing to do with him.
Mm.
But that's my drive. You know what I'm saying? Like, I go back to the whole act.
It is your drive, but it's also like the job was not completely finished. Okay, let's just not dance around the elephant in the room. All right, I refuse. Fuck that. I'm going out on my shield. You understand? Like, I'm a fucking knockout artist. I'm gonna knock your ass the fuck out. Like, that's what needs to be. Goddamn, yeah. Fuck that. That's why I love hearing, oh, you got a high sex drive. Oh, you do? Okay. Let's see. We're going to put that to the test. We're going to take it out on the track. Huh?
I've heard that, and I swear to God, I don't think I've ever met anybody that could match my energy. You know, like, and again, I'm a passionate person, so I have to feel that with you. I've been in relationships with people where I don't sleep with them. I can lay next to them and I don't feel that energy from them. I won't touch them. I don't want them touching me because I know the energy is off.
That's a good point. Like, now I have instilled, like, the council, they've decided, you know, we voted on the shit. And it's like, if you don't make my dick jump, well, like, that's like the basic starting point. Like, because for me, as like a number 9, like 9s are like super fucking sexed. Like,
we both are 9.
Yes. We're both 9s. Yeah. So like, you already know what it is. I ain't got to explain it to you. And it's like, it's not everything, but it damn sure it's got to be there. If we gonna have a chance in hell, that's just got to be there. Like, it has to. There's no, there's no negotiation.
Yeah.
Okay, so anybody there got a question for Miss Drew as it relates to maybe, you know, it could be anything, some magic shit or some sex magic. Yeah, come on now. I can't do that. I can't, you know what else I can't do, Miss Drew, is like, I don't see how people like, and I get why, but I still don't get it. Like, how you can live with somebody and not, and you just said you'd be in relationships and not be giving it up. You know what I'm saying? They was getting no cookies. What? And you must got some really good game. You know what I'm saying? Like, I gotta, once again, if I had a hat, I'd tip it to you, because it's like, I don't see how people can do like the angry roommate thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, they live together and it's like, they done grown so far apart, they're like roommates now.
Right. And you know what? Usually at that part for me, I'm just waiting for you to get the fuck out.
The writing is on the wall.
It's normally my house anyway, so I'm just waiting for you to get the fuck out at this point.
Advantage, Miss Drew. Shit.
I'm being nice because I know you need somewhere to sleep, but it's just
ouch. The nice can cut.
Get the fuck out.
The nice can cut. God.
Yeah, damn. My cutoff game is terrible. I hear.
Well, you're an Aquarius, right? You're an Aquarius. Huh? You're an Aquarius.
Yes.
They're renowned for their cutoff game. Like,
I've heard like I'm like a light switch, like.
Just like, wow.
Yeah, I could, but then it's a build-up. You know, people are being built up to those points.
That's true. There's always there's a process. It's not just, it's almost like success, right? People see some people's success and they're like, oh, it happened overnight. You didn't see the 10 years that led to the overnight, you know? So the same shit with, within a relationship. That's why you got to be on it. Like, you got to stay on your P's and Q's. If you're going to be in a relationship. You got to be paying attention to shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? You can't just let shit go on autopilot and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Yep.
So nobody has any questions for the lovely Miss Drew? I'm an aqua too. Yes, we'll act. Okay. So I guess what we're going to do here is we're going to open this up. All right, we might give a first little sample or two for free, okay? But if not, then you can do the whole Cash App thing or whatever if you want to be like bumped up to VIP. Because what's going to happen is Ms. Drew is going to read the shit out of you. She's going to do automatic writing, And then I'm gonna come right behind her, and I'm gonna like add some shit here with my deck of cards because I do use cards. So I think that's what we're gonna do. What you think, Miss Drew? How you feeling?
I'm down. Let's do it.
You ready? Okay.
I'm ready.
So the way this is gonna work, people, is I would ask you right now, anyways, to put your question in the chat. So that way, I'm a sassy Sagittarius. I heard that shit. Shout out to all the archers and the aquas. All right. All the fire signs. Shit. Okay. So yeah, if you want to ask a question, a psychic related question, and I'm hoping you really fucking do. Don't make me look bad out here, folks. You know what I'm saying? I finally got Miss Drew on the show, and you're gonna have me looking like this. Let's see here. Let me go get my snacks. Okay, so we're just gonna like, yeah, I don't see any questions yet, but what is your process anyways? When automatic writing, do you kind of like, do you need their name and shit, or like you can just look at their thumbnail and just go?
You could just give me the question. That's pretty much it. You know, for me, it doesn't take a lot, and I notice it creeps people out, but it doesn't take a lot.
Okay. Don't you love that? Sometimes you have to be careful because you can fry people's circuits, especially if they're not into the occult whatsoever. They think, like, how the fuck you know that?
You know, because people want to keep their secrets.
Of course. I've been called intrusive.
And I try not to be now. Like doing this for so long, I'll be like, okay, don't cut it off when I'm outside. Don't. I've learned to cut it off because I could be too.
Okay, I think we have one here. Okay, and she goes by the name of Miss Sand Snow. Okay, we'll just put this up here. See, so you can see the question. And Sand Snow wants to know, what does my life look like for the rest of the year? So you got about 2.5 months. Yeah. 3 months. Yeah.
I'm just going to talk what I'm hearing. So immediately saying, I'm hearing that it's going to be a little intense financially. Next month, in the beginning of October, I do see a job offer for you. But financially, it is going to be a little bit of a struggle for you. I also see a new baby from a child.
A child?
Yeah, a kid, a son, a daughter. I see a pregnancy.
Uh-oh. You hear that, Sam Snow? Is that something you would want? You know, because if not, I would take that advice very serious. Hold on. I will follow this up. I'm just going to go right behind Mrs. Drew and say that I'm also seeing, though, in addition to what maybe you're going to catch some type of lucky break also. Like, it's not going to, like, obviously take care of the whole year and shit or the rest of the year, but it's going to be very welcomed. Okay. It feels like almost like a wish fulfilled, but in terms of materialistic, it could be, I don't know, something you've been wanting material wise. Okay. I'm also seeing, though, this last part of the year is also going to be one of, it seems to be like, even if finances are stressful for you, like relationships might be better also, like in expressing. I see you like kind of like expressing a lot of like love, or just, you know, I don't know who that might be with. And yeah, so that's what I have as far as that goes.
That was good.
Yeah. Okay, let's see. We got another one here. Pretty soon, I'm gonna put this up here. It's gonna cover my. Just give me 1 second here. If you guys want to like really VIP your shit, then you know what I'm saying. I'm blocking me. Scoot over. Hey, if there's a reason to be blocked, it's that. Shit. All right. So we have another question for the lovely Miss True. Let me see here. Let's put up here Dr. Cassandra Frank. She says, I have a job interview coming up. What does it look like for me with this company? Is it the right career move?
Oh.
Oh, shit.
For you guys that don't know me, I'm very blunt. Let me tell y'all that now. But it's healing and truth, you guys. That's my motto. Truth is healing.
There it is.
So I'm just gonna talk. But immediately I am hearing you're gonna get the job. But Spirit is saying you need to be real with yourself with career field that you're in, because it looks like you're never happy with the job. So it doesn't feel to me that you're in the right career field, because you seem to find this sadness in every job that you go through. But they're saying it's because you're not living your purpose.
Okay, so let me come right behind. Let's do as far as see what else, that little information there. So you are suggesting that she maybe reassesses
her career field, but I do see you getting the job.
So is this going to just kind of reinforce like her dissatisfaction?
Yes, pretty much. So you're going to get the job, but you're still going to be unhappy just like you with the rest of the job.
Right. Okay. Let me see. Anything else about this job that I need to relay from this Shango sandwich? Okay.
I also feel a lot of boredom and relationship energy. I don't know what's going on with your relationship, but I feel boredom. I feel unsatisfactory in that.
Okay. If anything, that I'm getting also too, kind of like to go in tandem with Miss True, is like through this new job, you're going to really actually get a really good perspective and contrast, like what you don't want, what is that you really actually do want. Okay. So it's like, there's a lot of like self-clarity here. I don't know if you can see that. Let me see. It's a 7.
We got you a little bit. The thing is inside.
Forget. Yeah, shit. I got to keep my head right here. I'm just going to hold my head real still. Fine. Also though, I'm seeing here too, it's actually kind of confirming. You can't really see what the fuck that is, but
I got it.
It's a 10 of diamonds reversed, and to me, when it's reversed, it's going to another intensity. Like I would say a lower vibrational intensity. Okay, so that kind of like goes with what Miss Drew is saying about just like the overall dissatisfaction. Sometimes it's the fish, sometimes it's the water. So you got to ask yourself, which one is it? You know what I'm saying? And then I do see it coming probably, I don't know, maybe within the next 3 months or so, some type of a leap of faith, a decision, a choice that needs to be made. And no, it's not going to be perfect, a perfect time type of thing. It's not going to look perfect, but that's why you need faith. If you could see it all and know it all, why would you need any faith or, to believe in something like that? So you'll know what that is. Yep, all of that in the relationship side. Yeah. She's confirming that.
Okay.
Whitney Moses. Okay. We have, and don't forget, people, let's see. Yeah. Let me know if you circulate a wonderful $25 donation to the PayPal.me/Shango Ray or $Ray Shango for our guest here who's putting in that work. Let's show some love. Pass the hat around. You know what I'm saying? A love offering. I have somebody here asking. Oh, this is an interesting one. I'm gonna put this up here. I think you're the one to really help with this. That's true. A Kinsey Hypnosis asks, what do I need to do to find my spirit family?
Ooh, that's a good one.
It is.
That's a good one because we're all looking for that circle. So let's see what I hear. This is deep. I'm hearing that in order for you to find your spirit family, you have to be you. It feels like there's a lot of insecurities in who you are. And spirit is asking you for more joy, more peace, like you're when you're out smiling or being a little bit more pleasant, you're going to find your tribe once you embrace who you are and enjoy who you are. Right now, it feels like your insecurities is blocking you from finding your circle.
You know what? That just brought something to me. Like, I need to say it. I don't even got to put a card down for this one. But like, if you really have a love-hate relationship with yourself to where like you really hate yourself perhaps, or maybe a part of your lineage or whatever like that, that can really block and stock you up. Trust me. You know what I'm saying? So I think when it comes to like ancestors and your spiritual family, like you have to acknowledge like everybody who kind of makes you. You know what I'm saying? Like you can't just pick and choose as far as like, because you know you got lineages, and within the lineages, of course, like there's obviously some in there you don't want to fuck with. Like some ancestors are just, you don't want to fuck with them. You know what I'm saying? Not all ancestors are good ancestors.
Oh my God.
All right.
Yeah. That needs to be our next video.
Right? Let me see here. I think we might have had somebody. Yep. Shout out to the wonderful Whitney Moses. She I believe she has a question here. Thank you so much for the support. Whitney, what is your question? Whitney's my girl. Shit. Okay, we'll get to Whitney right now. Let me just put my little thing on here as far as just, see, even a Kinsey hypnosis. Do you do regression hypnosis? I know it might be more difficult to do that on yourself sometimes. You know what I'm saying? But I just got the word to tell you that you might want to, I don't know, or if you have someone that you can go to for like some type of regression type of, because there's your bloodline type of spirit family, and then there's, do you believe, Miss Drew, like it can also be separated into like, because if you exist on all kinds of dimensions, you may not have the same bloodline in every dimension.
Yes, I do. We have past life family. We have soul family. People that we have been connected to through our journey. So yes, I do. I'm gonna just get this out here really quick. So when you spoke on her lineage, I want you guys to know sometimes accepting your lineage at a point, we could be so insecure. Like if I was a Black woman and I always bring up racism, sometimes that shows insecurity in your lineage. If you think everybody's attacking you because of your race, or you feel like your race is being attacked, sometimes that blocks you too. Mm-hmm. So I want to touch bases on that, because I feel like that is important for her to hear, that is not just accepting her race, but accepting other people's race as well.
Okay. Good point. Okay. So that's what we have. I hope that it's my intention. I know it's Miss Drew's intention. A Kinsey hypnosis that serves you to your highest good. Right?
Yes.
Okay. So see, we're going all over the place. She's dropping gems here. We are very lucky and fortunate to have her. Thank you again for being on the show, because I know you was just coming out of your event.
Yes.
So it's like, you fucking
You're welcome.
awesome.
I'm loving it. It's what I do, so I'm enjoying it.
Okay, so Whitney.
Yes.
She just said, Miss Whitney. She wants to know. Let's see, where you at? This thing is so slow. I'm just amazed. I think they do that so that way you'll upgrade. Like this particular platform that I use, I think they sometimes fuck with the bandwidth. Okay. Will I see a financial increase soon? See, nice and compact, nice and tight. You know what I'm saying? Like, I love questions like that. Do your thing.
Okay, Miss Whitney, I'm just gonna start talking. So immediately I'm hearing you will see an increase, but Spirit is saying you need to put in the work and make sure that you're not giving up fast. I feel like you're a little bit impatient. Like sometimes you'll see things manifesting slow, and you will start to, in a sense, give up on what you're trying to manifest or do. So Spirit is saying be more patient and put in more work, and that work can just be being more patient with yourself or the process of the money. Immediately, I hear you need to heal from some daddy issues. Now, let me explain daddy issues to women, because some women have daddy issues where the father wasn't there, and some women have daddy issues where the father was there too much. So I do hear there's some things that you need to heal from inside of yourself, which will slow down you being so impatient.
Damn, too much, Miss Drew. A dad can be too much.
Yeah, so some women, their dad, oh, I want somebody like my daddy. He paid for everything. He did this for me. And they don't know how to accept a man that is basic or average or just love them for who they are. They're looking for someone to treat them like a spoiled ass bitch. I'm just gonna give it, you know. So when I say daddy issues, it can go either way. And Whitney, I'm not saying you're a spoiled bitch. I love you, whoever you are. But I'm just breaking it down.
she just said right now, oh, she's speaking. Like, yeah, she's doing. I told you, she going in. She going in. She going in. So yeah, I don't have much to add on that. There isn't really much that I feel like I even need to say to that. Other than the fact that I know she's right, because I don't know Whitney like that, but I know Whitney and I could tell, like, as far as even asking about the time frame lets me know, about the impatience. And it's natural. We all get like that, especially if we've been putting effort into something. Sometimes there's this space before you get some get back.
Yes. Yeah. And we're programmed right now in this microwave society, so people want their shit now.
She also says that her dad was not there, just mommy. Okay. And that's obviously, like you just said.
The side of the daddy issues, yes.
Yeah.
So you got some healing to do, mama, but you can do this. Stay patient with yourself. I don't know why I'm seeing a dog. I'm trying not to read y'all too hard, but I see a dog. But anyway,
I love it. Yeah, I actually, I'll say this. Oh shit. Hold on. Oh, now, okay. We got some more in here too. Okay. We've been up, but you work. But what I was going to say is I seen a change. I'll just say this. I threw 3 cards down, Whitney, for you. And the last card was a change of heart. I feel like right now, a part of some of the reason which may be affecting the outcome of your efforts right now, because you are in business, you're going through like a death phase right now. But I see this major change of heart happening soon. You know what I'm saying? So I'm going to take it that this has to do with, of course, you just continuing, your work, your healing, stuff like that. Breakthroughs break through. You know what I'm saying? Shit. So, okay. Our next question.
We love you.
Absolutely. Much love for Whitney. Much love for Whitney. See, y'all are asking questions now, but the VI, where am I at? There, can you see me? The VIPers, yeah, they go first. They go first. All right. So we have Christine in real life. She is here on YouTube. Her name's also Brandy. And her question is, are there anything I need to know, like approaching her on the horizon? So basically she's, trying to just do this little checkup.
The open-ended kind of thing.
Kind of, yeah. Just, is there anything I need to know about rushing towards me or just whatever? You know what I'm saying? Yeah. On the horizon.
Oh, okay. I'm a slow it down because I feel like it's going a little deep. But the first thing that I hear is car maintenance. So that could be time for oil change, making sure your tires is good. So I do see car issues. Make sure your car stuff is settled. The next thing that I'm hearing an ancestor. This could be a grandmother, great grandmother saying, "Fix your face." So you need to start to smile and give out more positive energy, because somebody that has passed away around you does not like it. So make sure that you are giving out positive energy and embracing whatever that you're in right now with the whole vibe. Sometimes we could be a vibe even when we're going through something. So you want to be more of a positive vibe for the energies around you. But I could go a little bit deep on this one. I feel deep, but I'm trying not to.
Give one little tiny deep nugget. Just one. Just one.
Just the ancestor part. I feel like this is a grandmother, like somebody that loves her and they want to see her smile.
I see. Okay.
And she also needs to understand that she fights depression. Some people don't understand that they might fight depression. So there might be some up and down, but you have to understand this is a little bit genetic from your father's side.
So is it fair to say that she may be coming up against this kind of like depression thing?
It comes and goes throughout. It comes and goes with her. And I feel like she fights it. Like, you get to that, like, what's wrong with me? Why? When you go through these moments, you just need to shut down, let them go, let them pass, and then get back up. But I do see depression from father's side. I also see a grandmother's energy with you, telling you to smile more.
Okay. The only thing I'm going to add to that is watch your worrying over money, because I know that sometimes that could be a thing. Even if you have money, you can still worry about it. You know what I'm saying? Like that has nothing to do with the worry part, because I've been flat broke before and I just refuse to let it take up any more. But it's coming up here for a reason. So I'm seeing, I'm definitely seeing like worry over money. So I'll just show you the card, Christine, real quick. Look at how slow that shit is, bro. I can't do that. Like, goddamn. Also, too, I see some type of family function, like your spirit's being raised. It seems like a really good time. I don't know, lots of love, maybe even also a little bit more social activity for you. And I also see, probably more so towards the end of the year, a change in financial status, positively, mind you, because that can go either way. Okay, so that's what I have for you, just to add on to that. Next question we got is Nicholas Davis. Oh, brother Nicholas, wherefore art thou?
All right, what we got?
Yeah, I need your question there, sir. I know you're watching. Tell everybody thank you. Oh, sir. Oh, Nicholas Davis, where you at, brother? We need your question. We need thy question. Lord Love Smith, will I get Lord Love Smith? Hang around, because we'll circle back. Okay. So Nicholas Davis is just basically wanting to know if there's anything he needs to know.
Okay.
Whatever may come through.
I hope you're ready, Nicholas.
Oh shit, son.
It's not bad. So
I'm
the
fucking with
only
him.
what I'm hearing immediately, Spirit says you need to find a new partner. Whoever you're around or whoever you were around, they bring your energy down, and you're not able to be in your full power, your full self. So you need to watch the person that you're with or the people that you're connecting with, because it's almost like you're dumbing yourself down to be around people that are not for you.
Somebody,
Sorry.
yeah. Did you hear that, Nicholas? That means you're gonna have to do a SWOT on the twat. Okay, strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, threats. You gotta like assess what you're doing. Okay, let me see if I can add on to
And who
this.
you're doing.
Yeah, yeah. Hold on, Nicholas. Let me see. Anything else from Nicholas Davis? Nicholas Davis. Anything to add that he may need to know? Message for Nicholas Davis. Talk to me. All facts, no cap. Thank you. Okay, Nicholas. I feel, you know what? I feel that there is going to be another situation. Just started dating the girl, huh? Damn. LOL. Hey, bro. See. Listen, bro. There's somebody else coming. I feel there's
Yes.
somebody else coming, and I feel like in some weird way, like this one is like maybe possibly prepping you for something. Or sometimes I've noticed certain relationships come in that kind of just like show us something about ourselves that we've been needing to see, and this person may act like a mirror. But my point, Brother Davis, is I feel like something is another kind of relationship is approaching. This one's going to be like a lot more intimate, feel a lot more secure. They're not showing me like who or anything. They're just, it's kind of like a little coming attraction, like a little preview. You know what I'm saying? So
Nicholas, sorry, she ain't it.
I mean, look, you could go against the grain and like maybe, find out for yourself.
Right,
You know what I'm
right,
saying?
right.
But like
You
you're
have
getting it,
choices.
you're getting it hot. You're getting it. It's getting cooked, hot and fresh here for you. You know. Also, Whitney, my girl Whitney, she just said, "I'm sorry, I didn't get her name. Her name is Miss Drew." Let me see this. Damn.
Oh, thank you for saying I'm amazing.
Yes, MRS Drew. Oh, that's not even typing, bro.
Let me see if I can type two in here. I don't know if I can.
If there was a way I could pin this shit. Her name is Miss Drew. You can also find you're under, because you got like two on YouTube. You are Temple of Divine Deities, correct?
Yes.
Okay. And then you got me. You sent me something.
Oh, I just sent you the website.
Okay, gotcha. Copy this. Can I copy this? Yeah, and then so on Facebook, you are. What is your name on Facebook?
Dede Bay, DEDE, and then BEY.
Okay, hold on. We're about to just drop it on them. Oh wait, let me go to the comments. Okay, so here's the website, and your social stuff is also on the website, right?
Yes.
Okay,
So everything is linked.
Even if you just remembered Miss Drew and you went to missdrew.com, you would see that she's in pocket. Yeah.
Yep. Everything.
What does it say? Might need a one-on-one. I'm telling you, shit. That's get that goddess energy in your life.
I wouldn't say out loud in public to people, so I'm keeping it simple.
Hey, do keep that in mind too. Like, we are public. Obviously, a one-on-one with Miss Drew is a whole other experience, much deeper, much more intimate, and she could speak way more freely. Yeah. So just keep that in mind. You just got a subscriber on there, They went to your channel there. So that's what, go to her channel and subscribe. Okay. Say me as Nicholas. I want to know anything. Okay, let me check the PayPal before because we can't leave the VIPers behind. You know, they get to come behind the red velvet rope and enjoy VIP privileges.
Yes.
So, oh, we do have somebody in the realm of PayPal, and Latoya, yeah, I'm just gonna say Latoya. Latoya, do you have a question? Or I mean, can you post your question? I want to make sure, because you know sometimes people got like a bunch of different names on YouTube.
Yeah,
is one thing,
yeah.
on
So you
IG
don't
is
know
another. I don't. Yeah.
Yeah.
And Heather Von Hoosher just chimed in. I got to put this up there.
Ah, thank you.
Give all the love. Give it all. You know what I'm saying? Oh.
Some of these are my people, you guys. So they ride or die, and I'm grateful for y'all.
You know what I'm saying? It's all love, though. It needs to be heard. Shit. You know what I'm saying? Okay. Latoya, what is your question? We're waiting for you. What is it? Lataya. My bad. Okay.
Lataya.
Lataya.
Yeah.
Do you know her?
Yes, I do.
Okay. I'm gonna put her up here. My bad. My bad. Same as Nicholas. Want to know whatever spirit tells you.
Can I get you to do this one, Shango? Right? Because she kind of personal to me.
All right. I will do it. Fine. You didn't bent my arm behind my back. Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna do a full blast here. Victoria, welcome to the show. By the way, we have an altar right here, right? And we have some pillows on the ground for your knees. Approach the Shango altar. Now, what I'd like you to do is I'd like you to just take a nice deep breath in. I am so fucking serious. All right, gaze at the eye. No, gaze at the eye. Hold it to the count of 3, and just release that shit with all attention. At the same time, you're opening your mind for whatever message needs to come through for you. All right, so there we go. That's my formal thing I got to do. You know
I love it. I love it.
It could be a kiss the ring moment, though. You know what I'm saying? I'm not against it. All right, what is the message for Latoya? What is the message that needs to come through for Latoya? See, Miss Drew's putting me to work, so okay. I'm not a stranger to hard work, though. You know,
and you are.
It's amazing. The only way. It's the only way I gotta do it. You know, like.
Yeah, because if I get, she's a recurrent client for me. So
I know how it is. Yeah, I know how it is. All right. Let me give you. Oh, you got a 10-10 too, huh? Okay. All right. You know what? I'm gonna give you 5 cards, Latoya, as a hey, welcome here. And since I'm doing this, okay. So if I can somewhat show you your cards, since I use cards, you have a 10 of clubs reversed, right? You have a 10 of diamonds, not reversed. You also have, what is this? A 2 of diamonds. Can you even see? This whole thing is in the fucking way, but we need it here. So yes. They needs to see that. And then finally another 2. So you have 10-10, 2-2, a 2 of spades reversed, followed by a 7 of hearts. Okay. I'm getting the feeling that for you, probably recently, and this may be also kind of going into the near future. Sometimes things might feel on and off right now. That's one of the things I'm getting right now with this 10-10. And what I mean is that could be stop and go, or it's just like, you're wanting to kind of like establish a particular rhythm or something with something in your life, but it just seems like 1 step forward, 2 steps back, sometimes 3 steps forward, 2 steps back, that type of thing. You really want to be careful with mental overwhelm. Okay. I feel like you suffer from some form of anxiety or something like that, but I, for some reason, it's coming up, so I have to say it. Okay. And yeah, you're going to definitely want to make sure you're taking, if you got to take a time out or do whatever, because like, I feel like you're the type of person, you have a very powerful mind, but if it makes a very shitty master, like you're better off being the master to your mind than your mind being the master to you, because it seems like um, we're heading into some type of a space where that could be somewhat very problematic. Okay. Now, another thing I see here is some type of an increase, going to another level as far as your finances go. It could be a raise. This is not typically the raise card, but this is talking about just going to another level of something. All right. So that is something like, I feel like that's really close. And why don't you tell me what it is that you feel torn about? Because I feel like in some ways I'm seeing you kind of like a piece of paper, and it's like you're being torn in half between two things. It might be something, two things that are equally important. For example, family, career. It could be a lot of different things. Could be maybe two different relationships, or I don't know exactly what it is, but it seems it's right in the middle. And I think that's what's really, really going on right now with you. Um, I'm also seeing too the effects of an irreconcilable difference. And I don't know if this is I don't know if this is yet to happen or if it already has happened, but sometimes these effects can ripple. You know, just because it happened like 5 months ago, a year ago, doesn't mean that there isn't after effects that could still, you could still experience, you know. But what I'm guessing though here too is not, it's not even a guess, it's just that this needs to be maybe addressed. It might be an inside job. Maybe it's just something you need to find some type of resolution with within, which means you don't have to go contact the person or do like the AA people do and go and apologize for everything. Like, you know, maybe you do. I don't know. That's for you to determine. But what I'm also seeing here, I feel like you're about to be pretty like elated. I don't know. You're going, there's something that's happening here that has got your emotions, like it's going to be anyways. It's not yet. I feel like this is by the end of the year. Okay. And I got to say this. I feel like someone's lightweight obsessed with you too. I don't know what's that about. I feel like someone's lightweight obsessed with you. Like, I don't know. Someone's been watching you. They've been like, I don't get like it's negative though. So it's still, it's not like on some super dark shit. You know what I mean? But so yeah, but that's pretty much what I have for you. I think you're gonna have some times here between now and the end of the year where you get to know Tay like a lot better. So you get to look under Tay's hood as far as like, you know, maybe even just understanding certain, if you understand one major trigger that you have, you're ahead of the game, you know? So that's what I got for you.
And of course, you're amazing.
Oh, stop. You know, you're gonna make my face hurt. Like, let me see here. Should I add a third ingredient to my honey? I don't understand that.
Oh, was that a question from somebody?
I guess, yeah. Let me see. Yeah, that's somebody's question. Okay, I'm going to go back. Oh shit! And yet another question. We got some good energy here. We got some good energy right here. We have our very own, I call her the deaconess, Adela. And her question is, what is causing all these adverse things coming at me?
Okay, let me see what I hear. The first thing that I hear is, do you believe in energy work? Because it feels like there's some chaos spirits around you. So, Miss Adela, do you believe in energy work, removing some bad spirits, generational curses? Do you
I will
believe
say that she does because yeah, she does.
Okay.
Yeah, so she's in the fold. So
Okay.
yes, she
Okay.
has to.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. So that's, I mean, the immediately I feel like there needs to be some clearing going on. And also, I almost feel like this feels redundant, but I have to say it. It's the way that you're taking things too. Like you have to be patient. So say that I'm just gonna throw something out there. Say that you're on your way out in the car, that the tire is flat, and then you get a call from your kid's school. You tend to put everything together, and it starts to feel like you're being attacked. But Spirit is saying you're not being attacked. Even with energy work, you might just need to clear your own chaotic energy within yourself, because you could be causing chaos within yourself. I do immediately, just going into your energy field, I feel chaos. So a lot of the work that needs to be done is inside of you. If you're doing
That's a tricky place to be, because like it looks a lot of times, does it not? You know, Ms. Drew, sometimes it can look like, damn, somebody's like fucking me up. Like, but it's like 99% of the time it is us fucking ourselves up.
Yeah, it's not like the believing in energy work is you clearing out your energy field. Do you have children? Could she answer that for me? Because I feel something going on with the kids' energy.
I'm gonna let you answer this, Adela, even though I know the answer, but this is your reading. I don't want to be. Well, just for time's sake, I'm going to say that yes, she does.
Okay, so a lot of the energy that you pick up, right? You have anxiety from a kid or children. So you have to make sure you're shielding yourself. I feel an extreme empath. And if you don't understand the depthness of being an extreme empath, you can take on energy, whether it's good or bad. So I do feel like just being a mom or taking on other people's energy is affecting you on a daily. So you have to be careful.
And that also goes with whoever's like whoever you're in closest proximity with the most while you're at home too. Is that not?
Yes. Okay. So if you got kids in the home, if you got somebody else in the home, if you got a boyfriend, a husband, whatever it is, a wife, we in 2023. But if whatever you got at home, you're taking on too much energy, and you have to learn yourself, do a little bit more energy work, and shielding yourself as an empath.
I think that's Miss Mackey, Deaconess Mackey. I think that actually speaks to a lot of different things that we have actually had conversations about in the past. So that's, once again, she's in amazing form tonight. She's in rare, I wouldn't say rare form tonight, because she's always on fire, but you know what I'm saying? You know how they say the kid's in rare form tonight, you know? So okay, so we have this is one just in the chat. I'm still scanning though, Miss Drew. You know me, I'm scanning the.
I'm gonna address the honey question because someone just texted me.
Gotcha.
I'm hearing lavender and rosemary.
Is that what it's? Can you say?
So they asked the ingredients. Should they add the extra ingredients? I hear lavender and rosemary.
Okay. You hear that, Mrs. Singleton or Miss Singleton? You know what I'm saying? Part of my answer was with hers. Wait, what? My spiritual business. Someone's okay. We're gonna slide you over here, just so we don't have dead air and stuff. Let me see here. Come on, StreamYard. Shit. Will my spiritual business be successful just getting out a toxic relationship so it was spiritually blocked?
Okay.
So you trying to sneak two questions in international, right? I got
we go. Ooh, don't be mad Unchained? Spirit said you got to put more work into your business. They said you kind of lazy. You'll do something and then you'll sit down and feel accomplished, but then your mind is working more than you are. So your business is going to take off when you get out of the space of being lazy. And with your divorce, I do see the number 6. So that could be 6 months. It could be 6 weeks. It could be 6 days. So that's what I'm seeing there. But you need to be a little bit more active with your business and not lazy. This message is from love.
I mean, I think we all need that wake up because I know I can get lazy too. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, you know, we all have that. You got to like stay on top of yourself. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but I mean,
that
it just depends on. Sometimes I feel I could do a million things, and I still, if I have an hour, I'm like, oh my God, I feel like I'm not doing nothing. And
you got to be one of them busybodies. You got to be one of them busybodies. Like, do you know how to just be? Can you just sit? It's true. Can you just sit your ass down for a minute?
Then I feel lazy.
Where are you going now? Shit.
Oh God, that's me. But yes, ma'am, I want you to make sure you work on your drive. Work on your drive. Get you a white candle. Write your business name on there and work on boosting the energy so it can clear up not only your business but yourself. Working on your drive.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think that's a big part of your equation. Intentional rain is connecting with the right drive. And even if you are connected with the right drive, you may find that there's like, you may have like some hidden beliefs about certain shit that kind of have you feeling like, but once you kind of like reconcile those, it's like green light, go. You know what I'm saying? So
Right.
It might be a question of that too. I'm not sure, but absolutely. All right. So anybody else want to be part of the VIP club? It's nice and warm in here, like, and plus the air conditioner's on at the same time, like, so it's just a heaven for you, right? You could have the heater full blast, the air conditioner on, with your legs sticking out the fucking, yeah, all that here, and then some. So. Yeah, sometimes, you know, just to touch back real fast, intentional. Sometimes, you know, we're afraid of success more than failure.
Yeah.
It's worth exploring. You know what I'm saying? We thank you for your question. Adela's here too. She's adding that that her sons are adults 32 and 26. But I mean, obviously, you can still like. This was from the one. The deaconess
right. No,
you just
I know
answered.
exactly.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
you can still take on their energy if you're worried about them, or you know, even if you're questioning some things that you've done to make them who they are, you can still take on their energy even if they are adults.
Yeah, because you mama deaconess, so mama's always connected, no matter what, even if she don't want to be. You know, she is.
Yeah.
Okay. So we will do how many you think you got in you? Like maybe 2 or 3 left?
I mean, whatever. You know, I'm here for you. So
I don't want to overextend you. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to like overwork you. You know what I'm saying?
We could do 2 to 3. We could do 2 more. 2 more.
All right, cool. So you hear that? Y'all got like 2 to 3 more questions. So if you want to get in that VIP,
they're not my clients already. I like new people. Give me some new energy, y'all.
Right. So, one of the questions here. This is you'll be one of the freebiers. Okay. Let me see here. Let me find it. Excuse me, I'm all fucking squinting and shit.
You're
trying
okay.
to see. Okay. That's the one I was looking for. So, Incognito 11. And by the way, I still think I know you in real life, Incognito. I don't know how or why. I know that's probably a lurker account, but I feel like I do. All right. That's what I meant when I told you that last time. Like, I don't know what it is. I might be totally wrong. If I am, forgive me. But like, I'm talking about no. Like, you didn't see my dick. Maybe it's been inside you. I don't know. But that type of no.
Right.
But her question is, what is coming towards her in breakthrough, success, or blockages?
Okay, let's see what we got.
And incognito, hey, if I am wrong, I sincerely apologize. But I just have this weird feeling about you. I don't know. It's not even bad when I say weird. It's just like different. Okay, so let's go.
Oh God.
You're very welcome, Deaconess. Thank you.
Yes, ma'am. Okay, so the first thing I'm hearing with this, Spirit is saying it's time for a change, an immediate change. You need to move. I don't know where you're living, where you're at, but Spirit is saying there needs to be a move in place, and there needs to be removing fear so you can move. It almost feels like you're stuck, but the stuckness is fear. So you need to change your environment. This can be a house. This can be moving states. Whatever it is, you need to change that. I also feel a male energy holding you back, but I don't feel like they're physically there. I feel like they're in your energy field. They're in your mind. So there's a past person that you have to let go of so you can fully love the person that's supposed to be in your energy field right now.
You got to let go of me, incognito. That's what she's saying. I'm just fucking with you, Mom. I got to go.
But you know what? Let me back that up because you said you made a comment of like, you know me, like you see my dick. I have this thing like, you don't know me unless you know it's tattooed on my ass. Can't nobody say they know me unless
that
they
is
know
the litmus
test
right there. Okay. But I'm just joking with you, incognito.
Oh, we kidding.
Don't feel no way. Yeah. This is it. I'm looking now. Oh shit. She said, I'm looking now. Were they gonna show me the comment or what? Let me see. Go on now. Oh wait, that's the wrong comment.
Okay.
She said that she's looking to move. I just wanted to show, so it's not like
yes.
She is looking now.
This is where the success, removing the block. Once you move, everything is going to transform for you.
Mm-hmm.
That's the biggest thing for you is moving right now. Once you move, things are going to take off for you. You'll be in a better space.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Sometimes it's the fish, incognito. Sometimes it's the water, right? She just said we're together forever. You can't quit me. You can't. I told her about that Fanny. I told her what it was. Like, look, let me say it. It's like right here. You know what I'm saying? Like, I told you. But no, you didn't want to listen. Yeah. We're so blessed to have you, Miss Drew. I appreciate you once again. Thank you.
This is fun.
It is. Well, you're gonna have to come back, like right back, like a boomerang when you throw.
Yeah, this is
we're
fun.
Gonna need you right back.
Hey, you got any more?
I'm looking. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, I'm looking. Shit. Is your oil still available? No, we are all sold out of that. Yeah, I'm sorry, International Rain. It is all gone, except for my private stash, of course. You know what I'm saying? Any other questions? Like, you have the opportunity right now, and it's like if you're not even a Cash Apper or a PayPaler, like, take advantage of this shit. I'm just telling you, we bringing the heat.
Yes, please.
We got Miss Drew. We're bringing the heat. All right. So, anybody with a question? Incognito also chimes in and says, thank you so much for the validation. Sometimes that's all you need. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes it's just when you hear something come out of somebody's mouth who shouldn't know that shit, like, it just does something.
Yes. It's true. I mean, I need it. We all need it.
We all need it.
And these human bodies.
These meat suits.
Yes, I
You
was
know what
about to
I'm
say
saying?
that. I was trying not to
Yeah.
say.
Hey, meat suit away. That's what they are. Shit, these
Yeah.
avatars. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Anybody else? Would you like a question? I'm telling you right now. Shit, don't make me beg. I'm not gonna beg. Like you have the
We
opportunity.
did good. We going almost 2 hours in, and I think we did good on this one.
Okay. Yeah. So I guess apparently they're shy. They just people don't have any other questions. International Rain said, Whitney said my question is about Whitney. I'm gonna let you double dip, Whitney. I will. Just because we have her here. Where is your question above? What are we talking about? Whitney. Where is it at? Oh. Let me see what this is. You see it?
Ooh. Whitney, we not doing no mediumship readings though, but I would love if you can please book a session with me. I would love to talk to you about that because that
There's
is
a whole process that goes into it.
yeah,
It's not
yeah,
just simple. We've had a very complex conversation
yeah.
about that before the show, and she was like, once you open the door and all this stuff, it is better to do those things privately.
Yes, yes, because they become emotional. I have to really dig deep and listen and all of that stuff. So yes, please, if you can, please book a mediumship reading. I would love to talk to you. I really would.
hmm But thank you for the question, Whitney.
Yes, yes.
Yeah. Let me see here. Oh, somebody else does have some shit there. Wait. 'Cause I just want to get one more in. God damn. Where'd you go? Where did you go? Do. Okay. This person, tell me if this is your client or somebody that you know.
Okay.
Miss D1110. Do
No,
you know
don't
this?
know
Okay.
her.
So it's some fresh meat for you. Okay.
Yes.
All right. Ask and you shall receive, Miss Drew, around here. Okay. We make it happen for you. All right. So she wants to know what my finances looking like for the rest of the year. I feel like I had some blockages.
Okay. I'm gonna talk while I'm hearing. Spirit is saying October has been a hard month for you throughout um your life. If you notice, if you look back, October is usually the hardest month for you. But once October passes, you're going to be a little bit better when it comes to financial um things. I'm also hearing there's some past life blockages for you. So when I say October, there could be something that happened to you in your soul's journey in October that you notice every October it gets rough. So Spirit is saying prepare yourself because this isn't like for financial reasons. Right now we're going through worldly karma, you guys. So if everybody's asking about their finances, there's a such thing as personal karma and worldly karma. We are in worldly karma. Everybody is going through a financial hardship, okay? But if you notice that in October, every October, something extremes happens to you, you need to work on healing from a past life of soul trauma. But I do feel like once you get past October, going into November, finances will get better. And they're also saying you need to find a new job. I don't know why I'm feeling caregiver, healer, but you definitely need to find a new job.
Okay, you got that, Miss D.
I hope you got me, girl.
Yeah, I'm sure she did. Oh, you did? Okay. Our very own Lord Lovesmith wants to sample that product. Okay.
Okay.
All in the cash app. You know what that means? Come behind the velvet rope, Lord. I tell you, that's a pimping ass name, though. Lord Lovesmith. I'm Lord Lovesmith, bitch. Could you hear me saying that? Like, I just be on the set like Lord Lovesmith,
I
bitch. Like, all right. My bad there. We did not. Oh, my bad. I totally, yeah. Okay. You know what? I thought this was Lord Lovesmith from the other day. You know what I'm saying? So my bad on that. You were actually first. So I do apologize for you not being first because we do process in order
Gotcha.
received. So what is your where is your question? Do you mind? Could you tell me again what the question is, or I don't know where in the chat in the past your question lives?
Yes, please.
Let me see here. Just to save us some time, Lord.
Yes.
Lord Love Smith. What? That's how I'd be like if I had that name.
We
I
have
know.
fun, y'all.
We
Y'all
did.
know we have fun.
We did. This is great energy. Awesome. And you know what, Miss Drew? You will be back.
Yes.
I'm gonna make sure of it.
Thank you.
I'm gonna get you back. Let me see here. Lord Love Smith, where are you? I cannot find the question. There's like a whole shitload of comments in this chat.
Woo.
So if you can kind of, I think you said something about, could you please repeat the question, Lord Love Smith? Because I have no clue where the hell it's at. Let me see. I'm gonna just scan here. But yeah, like this is, I knew it was gonna be lit with you. Like obviously, you know, where are you at? All right, yeah. So I just knew it was gonna be one for the record books. Like I can't think of a better way. You know what I'm saying? To like kick off shit than have Miss Drew shit. I bet you gonna be like one of the favorites to watch. Like
Good.
we're gonna have to keep, yeah, we're gonna have to
Because
keep
we
these.
got some shit to talk about.
We got a lot of shit. We just scratched the surface. Okay.
Oh goodness.
Yeah. Lord, please, do you got it? Lord. Okay, cool. Okay? Here's his question. Awesome. Come on.
Okay, let's see what we got.
Will I get a 15% salary increase within the next 6
I
months?
actually see the number 10. I don't see 15. Don't beat me up, but I see a 10% increase. But Spirit is saying be grateful for that. It feels like you're putting in a lot of energy and a lot of work when it comes to your finances, and this might bother you because you don't feel like you're getting your worth, but they want you to look at it as far as just being grateful. But I see the number 10. I see a 10% increase. I don't see the number 15. I have to tell you that.
Mm-hmm. Wow. Can you get any more specific, Lord Love Smith? I'm saying, like, so it's not bad news, right?
Not at all. Like, I don't feel like this is bad at all. It's, but sometimes we feel like, we put it in energy and work and we want what we feel like we deserve. But I do feel like this is, I feel a lot of stuff. But I feel like this is still Spirit giving you what you need versus what you feel you deserve. But I do see 10.
Man, that is so key right there. Is it not? There's what we want.
I see a new baby. I see somebody saying a pregnancy. I don't know. I don't feel like it's directed towards you, but I feel like somebody's gonna announce they're pregnant around you.
Lord Love Smith, have you been? That might be somebody. That's good. I'm saying shit. That's like pimping bona fide. Like I mean, that's just like Lord Love Smith. You see Lord Love Smith? He's like he's over here. Yeah. So obviously somebody's gonna slide through. Maybe somebody from the past might slide. I don't know. But if you're not trying to rear a youngin, you might want to be careful about that.
Yeah.
When she said when she starts talking about fish. Like, I asked her for a reading. I'm like, fish better not come up. All right.
Mr. Shoot the club up.
Right. Oh
God.
And my Navy SEALs are in formation. You know what I'm saying? Like, we don't miss. Like, I live dangerously, I guess. Let me see. Prosperity B, you are not blocked. We see you right here. How you doing, Prosperity? Good to see you. You're not blocked. I just, yeah. Let me see here. All right, yeah, but we're about to probably wrap this up because Miss True, she was teaching a class or having an event too, and
And
she
I'm on
graced us
Eastern
with
time, y'all, so it's almost
right,
2 o'clock.
exactly. So we're going to conclude now. Intentional Rain says, let me just tell you this. Let me see, share with you because I know you like to hear it, don't you?
Oh, yes.
She was true confirmation. My granny also said, get back consistent. Huh? What?
This is good.
Hey,
Yay.
living dangerously. Yes.
Yay.
So yeah, once again, out here working wonders in the world, Miss True. You know what I'm saying?
We
I
are
got this.
so underappreciated.
I got this one chick. Well, I'm trying to appreciate you right now. I'm sending
Just
it
a
all to you.
spiritualist,
You're right. I got this one chick I'm dealing with, but I don't want any kids with her. Well, you better strap it up, or as I like to say, use God as your condom. Okay. All right. Oh, Whitney Moses just chimed in. You thought she was getting away, but she just cashed out you.
Oh,
So,
shit.
our girl Whitney, thank you, Whitney, again with the, you know what I'm saying, with the support. It's support. You know what I'm saying? Like it really is, and it's really appreciated. Okay, what's your question, Whitney? We are standing by. It's Shango here for Box 6 News. Standing by, Whitney. What you got? Okay, this is kind of.
I'm gonna have to cut my mic off really quick, but
okay.
Here.
All right. You ready?
I got her.
You got
Can
it?
you hear
Can you
me?
see it? Yeah, we can hear you.
Okay, perfect.
We can hear you. You good.
Ooh.
Tay, I got you on the talisman.
So let me
Sorry
tell you
about that.
this, Whitney. I'm gonna answer your question. I'm immediately hearing yes. This is where the healing from your father comes in because you need healing from the opposite sex. So I feel like spirit is showing me you pushing away people, and in order for you to be married or get to that space, you have to bring them in, and the pushing away is all of the healing that you need to do inside of yourself. I do see marriage, and I don't know what the number 32 is for you, but I'm also seeing the number 32.
So basically, then, marriage is just contingent on the work a little bit. That's all. You know what I'm saying? Just a little bit more to go. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
She says, "Wow, I'm 32. I can't lie about this shit. Hold on. hey, did you? Shit. Look, there it is. There it is. Okay. So yeah." And I did a miscount, intentional rain. Sorry, real quick. Let me just, because she was asking about one of my Necro Servitor talismans, which, by the way, if you haven't joined the St. Cyprian Wish Fulfillment Pact group ritual, you got about maybe a day and a half to get in there. I had miscounted how many of the talismans that I had sold because one person actually backed out. So I was like, okay, so I actually do have, and I just sold another one. So I literally, I do have one. I'm not trying to like jerk your fucking chain or anything like that. So I had to address that. But yeah, she's 32. Like I'm telling you, this woman's dangerous. This goddess is like, when she does her thing, she does her thing. But thank you, Whitney, again. It's right there on the horizon for you. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Like, I noticed that when I don't focus on like how long it's going to take, it seems to go a lot faster for me when I just kind of whatever, even if it's healing, right? Because at first, a lot of times healing ain't sexy, right?
It's not. It's not at all. Transformation stage, death, all of that shit hurt.
It is. It's not
and
pretty.
It's not easy.
No.
It's not easy. So yeah.
Well, on behalf of everyone here, I just want to say that we are very grateful once again that you made this time. And like, I personally want to say thank you for, coming onto the show and sharing your gifts as well as just yourself with us. You know what I'm saying?
Thank you for having me. This was
Everyone's
awesome.
loving you on here. Everyone's loving you. They're loving you, girl.
This was awesome.
Yeah.
This was awesome.
So we are definitely going to have her back, sooner rather than later. So be sure to look out for when you see Miss Drew on the thumbnail, it's going to be some real shit, okay?
Yes.
Now, we done got that established, right, Anime? Eat the cake.
Yes.
So, all right. Well, we're going to get up out of here. We're going to let Miss Drew get her rest. I can tell when someone's battery is kind of like, it's time for the recharge.
Yeah, and
I know. I can say
I kayaking yesterday. So
oh yeah, that's right. That's right.
I've been active. Right. So
you wasn't spooked to
it gave me anxiety for
I'm just saying, because you don't know what comes out of the ocean at night. You know what I'm saying? You're in there.
It was intense. It was intense. And then the bottom of the boat, we cut it off to go under this overpass to see all the jellyfish light up. So it was dark. But as I started to remove the anxiety, I started to embrace spirit. I take spirit everywhere I go. I do. So I started to embrace spirit and just look at the moon and feel the water and the energy around me, the energy from the wildlife, the fish.
You can actually be present with this shit as opposed to whatever's going on in your head.
So
on how there might be a shark just swimming up under your ass right now, But don't think about that. Don't think about that though. Yeah. I'm glad you had a good time. To me, that was when you showed me the footage and the pictures and stuff, I was like, what better way to bring in fall than that's lit as fuck. If I could swim, I'd be doing that shit, but we don't tempt fate like that. Okay. So anyways, once again, Ms. Drew, much love to you. Thank you so much. Much love to the audience. And look out for the next Shango Unchained podcast. We're going to have Conscious TV on next week. And we're going to be discussing androgyny. Okay. So is it spiritual or is it agenda? Which one? You know what I'm saying? So tune in for that. And we're going to have a lot more for you. And Miss Drew will be back. Give me your word that you will be back, Miss Drew. Don't make me come.
Yes, I'm here. I'm here. Right, cool. I definitely love this. I enjoy it. So please have me back.
Absolutely. All right. So we're out of here, people. Thank you so much.
Have a good night, guys.